Everybody, I want to hear you. Let's go. Come on. One more time. Come on. I like it from Akka on guitar. I can't hear you. Break it down. I want to hear that. Let's go. Come on. Zoom. I want to hear the man. Hermano.
Right, 2nd of June 2026, and it's a very interesting day. Today has been it's a rainy day, actually, a rainy, threatening Thursday, but we are still here live on Today Ghana News TV, and we are live on this particular channel. So I think I'll join you. A big welcome to all of you, and we thank God for how far He's brought us. The year is just moving slowly, and right, in as much as we are very much appreciative for how far we've been, I can also tell you for a fact that actually what is happening right now in Ghana when whenever there's a downpour, it's becoming too serious to the point that recently had people dying, some people being misplaced, and all that. It's a serious cause of worry. And on this show, we've particularly talked about issues of flooding, what we can do to prevent it. And even as at now, you won't believe the fact that people are still doing it. Anyways, we still look forward for a better day. So when will be a so make I say we are live on a lot of the platforms on the Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. Just go to the Twitch satellite, the search handle is Today Ghana News TV. It's Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Via the Twitch satellite, the search handle is Today Ghana News TV. Sounds now we are live on 93.5 in Achimhima Eastern Region, Kings Radio in Accra, Jamframa. TV in Rara and UT region, Skinner Information Center at Tatali Northern Ghana, and Diliman Community Center here in Kwanta Fans TV, also on Flow. I beg your pardon. These are the associate channels. This evening we are bringing you this program on. So maybe I will be know if you are closer to this place I'm mentioning, you can enjoy the show on this platform. If not, you are warmly welcome to our Facebook and all our social media platforms. Make sure you share, you do like, you comment, so that as we always say, we are nipa bakufo. It's not a repository of knowledge cut across. So wherever or whatever you be sending us now, I think will be helpful. So make sure you do share to other people to also get opportunity to join the program. In May, I've got a lot of people on standby. Now, because of your time, I will just moving straight to our newspaper, that is the Evening Tribune, the front page. A mood. Yes, so let me take you straight to some of the stories that made it to the front page of the Evening Tribune newspaper, Ghana's only watchdog. Okay, so foreign passport holders at national security. This at national security? A question. It says question raised over alleged employment of U.S. citizen at National Security Secretariat. What? Serious cause for alarm. Serious cause for alarm. Okay, so Mubarak secures Mauritius backing for visa-free Africa by 2030. In fact, what Ras Mubarak is doing, we should really commend him. He's really taking Africa and Ghana for trying to unite us in diplomatic ways. Ambassador Namampions Pan-African Solidarity Investment and Operative African Heads of Mission Meeting. Ambassador Namwali, Pan-African Solidarity. This is a great story. Ambassador Namwali champions Pan-African Solidarity, Investment and Reparative Justice at African Heads of Mission Meeting. Wow, that's an amazing news. Please make sure you get yourself abreast with some of the stories in our newspaper, the Evening Tribune newspaper. It's just 250 pesos. Now, say this story is not everything you are seeing on there is not diluted. No crime said it, and this is how it's being reported in the newspaper. So I assure you.
Them in the strongest terms the recent incident involving the manhandling of some journalists by
our security personnel. Such conduct is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. I have instructed that the incident be thoroughly investigated and that the officers involved be sanctioned accordingly. As a card-bearing member of the Ghana Journalists Association, I will not preside over a government that abuses or intimidates journalists in the lawful exercise of their duty. A free and responsible press is indispensable to our democracy, and we must all work to protect the media. I'll soon convene a meeting between the heads of the security services and the leadership of the GJA to plan a program to orient our troops to recognize the media not as enemies but as partners in development. I also take this moment to extend my heartfelt condolences to the families of the 15 young people who lost their lives in a tragic accident in Obogu recently in the Ashanti region. This is a stark reminder of why our Big Push program prioritizes the dualization and rehabilitation of our major highways to reduce the spate of accidents. Honorable Deputy Ministers, friends and family, the Ghanaian people are not standing still. They are striving, they are hustling, and making sacrifices every day, and they expect us to match their urgency with action. Let us not treat leadership as a 4-year formality. It is a living daily contract, renewed by action and broken by neglect. Let us serve with urgency, let us serve with honor and with unshakable resolve. And if we do, I have no doubt that the people of Ghana will feel the difference. They will see the progress, and they will renew our mandate with even greater confidence. May God bless you in your work. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. I thank you.
So today we launch the top fans. Today we launch the top fans on TodayGhanaNews TV, and we want all the viewers and listeners across the globe to tune in all the time. We're calling everybody, call your brother, call your sister to tune in all the time and be watching great, amazing prizes from today. So keep watching Ghana News TV.
We've been away. We've been following what's been happening, and I want to thank Vice President Nana for her proactiveness in terms of visiting a lot of the places that were affected by the floods and also the recent collapse of structures, buildings that lead to deaths. This is an issue that we need to really, as a nation, do some hard searching. And I'm happy Nana explained that this discipline must stop. Our values are eroded. We don't care anymore. When it's raining, it's the time for us to pour our garbage in the drain. And we think that we've disposed of it. Yes, you've disposed of it from your house, but it won't go far. It will go and get choked with the garbage from all the other houses. And when the rains come, it will back up into your house. And it goes and it's choked all our drains. People ask, why don't you do underground drains? The underground drains are choked with plastics, the food packaging, those styrofoam things that we buy our food in. After we eat, we just dump it in the drains. It's choked all the underground drains. And then aside from that, we built everywhere. It's a concrete jungle. In many places, in many countries, there are green places that soak the water. In Accra, there's nowhere. The only place left is Children's Park and Achimota Forest. And that one is even in danger of being willed to successors and made part of people's wills. And so we need to address this issue of flooding. People have built in waterways. I spoke about it just before I left. I mean, the sites, the wetlands that absorb the water before releasing them into the Atlantic Ocean are being constricted because people are filling and building and then reducing the volume of water it can contain. If that happens, then if it can't contain that volume of water, then it backs up and it floods everybody's house. And so when the Greater Accra Regional Minister and her team go and they are demolishing houses built in the wetlands, people say government is inhumane, but it's also partly the fault of those who sell those lands. Those lands are not supposed to be sold. And then also partly the fault of our assemblies and the officers who grant the permits. If anybody brings a house that is in a restricted area, which is a waterway, it's not supposed to be sold. And so you should not sign the permit for them to build. But some of the houses have building permits. How did they get them? So we have to do some soul searching. And I think government must be firm in doing what it has to do in order that we stop this perennial flood issue. We shouldn't be like the vulture who says he will repair his roof when the rain stops. When the rain stops, then we forget about it. The vulture forgets until the next rain comes, and he promises again to repair the roof. This time, if we repair the roof, we have to really work and repair it. Incidentally, this year too, the rains have been unusually heavy, and that is why we're seeing the extent of flooding that we're seeing. In other years, the rainfall is not as heavy. This one started in May and has continued all the way into June. And so I've directed a task force, NADMO and all the others, to do a presentation to us. We're going to identify all the restricted waterways. And when they have done that, I'm giving the directive that they should go ahead and do what they have to do.
Considered view. Considered view that a legislation of this considered view that a legislation of this magnitude ought, as far as practicable, to command not merely the numerical support of a majority of members, but also the broad confidence of the House regarding both its substance, and the process by which it was adopted. What is right must be done rightly. Honorable members, I call on Parliament to rely on the provisions of motions and the conventions of this House to go back to this historic and important bill and reconsider it in the way that is truly bipartisan, to conform with the convictions and confidence of our people, the initiators of the bill. For the avoidance of doubt, my concern is that legislation of such profound national importance should proceed on a foundation of broad parliamentary support, bipartisan cooperation, and scrupulous adherence to the procedures established by the Constitution and the standing orders of Parliament. The legitimacy, credibility, and enduring authority of any law depend not only on the objectives sought to be achieved, but also in the integrity of the process by which the law is enacted. It is therefore my
to try and help. Because if it's a question of counting who votes for me and who doesn't vote for me, I shouldn't be here because you don't vote for me.
ego nele tame bube mekai jakone mekame jakone edo he mada for you.
But that is not my concern. And in any event, one day you will vote.
The Accra-Kumasi Expressway is the flagship of President Mahama's Big Push infrastructure program. It is Ghana's first fully modern 6-lane bi-directional Class A expressway, a highway worthy of a nation on the rise. Stretching 198.7 kilometers, this expressway will become the central spine of Ghana's economy, linking our capital city to Kumasi, the heartbeat of the Asante region. It will cut through the Greater Accra with the eastern regions, creating a powerful southern-northern economic corridor that connects people, markets, and opportunities. To achieve this, the expressway follows a brand new alignment. This alone reduces the current travel distance by more than 50 kilometers, bringing it down from 250 kilometers to just under 199 kilometers. The impact on time and efficiency will be remarkable. Travel time between Accra and Kumasi will be cut by half. Transport costs are expected to fall by nearly 40%. And during construction, the project will create over 30,000 direct and indirect jobs for engineers,
One key aspect of the free primary health care is preventive, to identify the illness and get early treatment before it develops into something else. And so a major part of the free primary health care is the health screening aspect. And we are encouraging that when we roll out the free primary health care, our traditional leaders and our religious leaders will help us to mobilize their communities. At least every Ghanaian must be screened once a year. The free primary health care complements the national health insurance. And so at that level, it's free of charge. You go, the screening, everything is free of charge. If it's a basic illness like malaria, your CHIPS compound will have the medication for malaria. If it's a basic illness like cholera, your health compound, CHIPS compound, or your health kiosk will have the basic drugs for you. If it is a respiratory illness that requires cough mixture or something, you get it at your CHIPS compound. But if they take your blood sugar and your blood sugar is high, you can change it with diet, but if it persists, then they will have to refer you to the district level. And at the district level, you use your national health insurance card to get the treatment and the drugs that you require. And so we also have the health kiosks. So in areas where we don't have CHIPS compounds, we'll come and put the health kiosk. The health kiosk is like a CHIPS compound. It's a containerized CHIPS compound. And so we'll put them in areas that are underserved. Now, as the minister said, we're starting with 150 districts. And we'll be very careful in selecting the 150 districts. These are districts that are underserved when it comes to healthcare. So we are prioritizing them in the beginning of implementation. So we're going to restart the Onuador program, and we'll deploy the mobile clinics to the districts. And so they will complement the work of the free primary health care. They would go into the districts, they would have outpatients department, everything, and they'll provide treatment at that level. It is my honor and privilege, with the powers vested in me as President of the Republic of Ghana, to officially declare the free primary health care policy duly launched.
Sitting soon after to Ghana network name Messi up Ghana. You need more. Celebrate Ghana because no criminal na egusueti. Ntina dane de na Thursday biano. Whether rain or shine, ya jibre. Say no be sinko nyana adwene Ghana de koso ho. Eno me penifo no be dwuma Charles Ajiman, member of the NDC Diaspora Communicators Network. Sansona opening Michael Atta, NPP Communication Team Network. Obaba ko ya santo da yimu. Anyway, Joyce aje so ehye wono. Penifo ma adu ni akwa baba ni criminal dwumedi so Today Ghana News TV.
Yeah, Majoso. I'm saying I'm not maybe a local.
But we did mouse. Yeah, then I'm just but time linty, a monitor na inquiry na your boxing program na a free night the salutations in a bishop na OSH and Biano. Each and Sabe Mary. My mom, Quababi.
Minia, Majoso. I'm saying I'm not maybe a local. Mefa kwanya we say so na media seda ama otwedi ampon. Yeah. Me da nyakopon ase sanse ye nyakwane betena ase a enye yinim de enye ho ofe enye yisika binti ne wa ha. Enti nyakwan ase na ose de aseda ba nyakopon ti ye de aseda ba motutubu nsu nyakopon so abo ye ho ban. Ode atwa na otwe asan de abedu asomdwe mu na ye de nokre ebre Ghana fo. Enti sabre no ya de nyakopon ase awie no na ja the Chimodin, Ebema de Latter Day Saint, Ura, John Dramani Mahama, Ura, we me Yakupon, Ayina more my Ghana, say Unigan and free, and we him, and Adrian Kodana, friends say Ghana for a cum, maybe a Chimono, until Ura JD maybe will be an Medin Chimodin Cassia, Ebema no match here, NDC, Asumfungina, Titru, friends, Diaspora, and Luka. Enkosifu soldiers ye chia obi biara so bibia nkoso modwuma essence ye dijawa na ye dia so aho nti sabre me de nchi modern ebe ma ye tiefo nyina na afi so quickly me de mani akere Freiburg match ya me akasa chairman Amos woni uni ansam otete fiu na me akasa me nua Jonas Kwashi ngina mo Freiburg NDC communications be mo bia match ya mo na afi me ko Denmark na me chia me akasa me nua ba Rose or say Akuto, Nunia Bema, Samson or say Akuto, Meribafo, Kutu, Mungina more Denmark, Abruchimemu. Now, if you mention friends, I to senior East, mention me a Casa chairman, digital chairman of Fusuja, baby will be a Mechia. Within the quadragema or Moscow, Russia, Bontin, so Mechia baby will be a now so Eric Quabana, also of Freiburg, Germany, baby will be a Mechia. Mechia Busia full thing in a now, Feminia, Essence Brenna, and see Mediman Bessian senior to me, mammy Renfi, me mammy or me. Elizabeth Bodua baby obi an mechia mechia kasa me akasa me mame Elizabeth Bodua eki me ba obruchiri of mame baby obi a mechia machia abusuafo amofie ene ama no nyina se ebrason se obia entweme ne emfa enchia emfa no kre emre me akasa me nua atan so aba baby obi ata mechia we de nyame asese ja wosimi aba be ken se no fi se bia munni hwe bet nyame adone se mu bibi kan de amomra ne nkasa de nyame asese wa ba so bi mu amfi se otimi ma because since ya munni hwe kan et ma kan bibia ma nti kwa yan twaso munni hwe kan pa kan bibia ma nti ni wa ya me twaso
kwa juma o ha nyo
that's NPP party bia bebe nyakopon de modu no de no ano no Ebenezer di binyame di moduna amuni hweka enti eba na aka monse mu na ama mo na eja ya toa so esa se brand
kwa me oze President John Dramani Mahama dey
me se ewe yemrimu ena nyakopon yi na mo man Ghana se onyi Ghana fo free aho kira mo MPP mo di Ghana fo kum enyame adom obefa yesu yehu sampa odi osi ayo
osi o friend is a Latter Day Saint
me friend Latter Day Saint ohutinia oba akiri ya afi no oyi Ghana free ahohiehim etimi mato ne din se o Latter Day Saint se yesi Paul amantem no chen Pope John Paul
Kwame, what's my okay? Obama Ghana for a buafu Cassia Pow.
Me see, me friend latter this it.
Obama Ghana for buafu Cassia Papa.
Senka, unya breast
so
said,
na koko
JDM, enya chance said, Mumunya and Kagana,
koko ete dia wo kan ya Kwame
koko de seke
kan sadia koko ya 40 sasem we are wo kan ya
e kan sadia an kananado ba bi
obi ara ne mabawa
e be ko be bi oti
enne
sane
mutimi dreams and aspirations
ekoye chebi
amamu boni no
eno
ni usampa 40 sasem we ya
JDM ami ehunu ekwan e fa so bu o man ene kwan fa so se wo man enti se o pe
o man
Oman penny obebu omaya, ye the any ura JDM. The latter day saint, a we emri mo hutinia, Napo yina mo my Ghana. If we are singing na ebon continent cohe. Ubi a pen. So they are let's say open a friend say one penny or person or say or man, so they are now doing actually NPP. Send me a mobile with me, essay Ghana. Emma Ghana titi as a compi friends a conti be. Nam koye chebi esi yingino. Ghana for Kanina. Now so. Christian Council for some country mo say cathedral no nyame aduma Sunday on pese omko na ye omko asole ho no the national cathedral no so amanye no national friend say Christian Council some country mo say one am for free Israel buy no e da ho mo mafa ma de nko so that it's here kia ebe mo o man panyi awiye mrimu nyam kopon ayina mo my Ghana Ghana afa no tuma pefra ye ku yenim man kasa mo kotena afie so mo kwan fa so
Mr. Host Kwame nchi anonko ano yaji program na fa ana program no moye ma Kwame ajiman
Minia ya ma kwan kasa Merima no si kasa.
Me tie from the host. Say host no ma me kwan ya me kasa.
Merima no si. Ebre ne ko. Sama kasa NPP mu ni hwe kan. Sorry ase. Enti ma kwan ase. Afa na wo be.
No kwasem ni say nyawo na wo ye the host of the program. Enti no, you are not moderating the program.
But you
don't do that.
You have the floor to talk.
You don't do that.
And I'm saying you
don't do that. You don't do that. You are not the moderator of the program.
Nine, I was speaking. It's not like our torso.
Guys, thank you so much. Let's zoom in straight to answer. There's been this controversy also. Now, issue we able to January, I was thinking maybe a dotted tape bina able to I chairman. This scandal with blackmail political struggles be able to senior. Now, let me say collaborate. They're not very serious. How it came up and the effect it can have on the story. In case everybody may have had videos, and I believe so you will have many videos. No, so I just don't want us to go back now to look at this scandal, a big scandal like that within a political party, most especially a party in power with a respected leader. And these things are coming up, and I mean, why? And let's see the effect of how this can bring down the name of the NDC in some parts of Ghana. Joyce, I want to start with you. And the says scandal somewhere else. If you have any idea, let's flow.
Mr. Lawrence, let me share with you for now. Mama, Ghana for nyina tie hu sa ban papa ba. Abanya ne subimba Ghana da. Enye rajedie. Oba ayebetna na petrol boys e si a petrol boy eso ate. Okọ market a ho haro. Imba na ekọ market dey ho haro ya nkasa. Bibia bafo. Bibia na chese na nkofo ne ti anu fo NPP fo ne ti so no. near turn our body, see any boy for your who hurry. Ye did me a hot soye. Yasumu tree, be dear, also come. Na me pay na me kwaswa boss say NDC by Raja dear so 42 years ema Ghana na so much na so cha oh my Ghana be krabeshi oh my Ghana esu bi mba die mu da because NPP abai way e wudi fu abai konto fu abai one family and friends abai way ye mpebie hey abai mba so mu be wia no wo no ma say na bring ne kwofo hey ba wo lie ona bo ba wo lie ye hia ne say to abandi ye hia ne say to president die the NDC abandi Ghana akonye ni je ho pa ye ni ji Ghana for et Ghana ye ho soye ye ho hare Mr. Lawrence me nka san ko echi e branding ti
Okay.
Me ba asem na da won so asem na e mesre
I was saying in what sense?
mesre fi say me oba one na oba besia ebe abedi santro be franco for grass ngoro boys edo ma betan abedi sa throw we dia papa ne so embaye nkofo bi ehwo ahomte ehwo ehini pa so oba ka so be say wa baby oba be say we du ntumi pipa nkodu ho ye ko TV so a ye hwe sa programs na omo ye wo TV so no emema dodo se ne koso 99% emba tunu kwatna TV so ai mikuna ye mi say mikunu ti say ena mikunu onhwe me onhwe kwala ubekom no ye beka se nkwa edi ni na afi oba na odwane oba the same oba no nyakopɔ me etirim ye se empe betoa wa ma ye more wa ma enwemo bebre si o ma ye to ese empe kwa bibia emba ye ho ehene na se mitiwe me parents me fa onye example se mitiwe mi ni me ho hwe no ba be hu so oh Joyce many John pese me ware na ware na me ba be ware me be ware do aka me me say even crown so wo yire no 50 a and family because of say that time no meaning say me pe bibia afiri ho enti me crofo na ma pressure say na ware me say na be ya de waka no say o pese o mi tu kwa abrochi say na be ya de me content na me betina wo betina me kan che me say na oba na sem na oba be kan oba be kan say MP ni say chairman ni say on be MP ansan ware no and pass sa sem we ni e ka kire KG for nkwala no KG for nkwala na e ka sa sem we di kiro adin tira me ka say e ka sa sem we di kire KG for nkwala and say yet wonum na yet won on my why na obey side we sabio me bi sabo say chairman ohun ni say so bad na ana sabio de da ne nantem no na chairman ohun bi da wo hu bi enti e ba ne da no be kasa obetan be kasa asem de a kire what's a community no so wo ya de enye asset chairman ne be ka say 2016 party ni lusu ye no enti ne ha na oye de obebe fire bebre abre 2020 party ni lusu ne ha me pa me akasa bi oba ha me enti e ba be 2024 campaign oba bi sia na dwena na rebase campaign ama party ni ye bia se party me ba power party number power how akumsi now ne ko contest neni edi woman neni edi awa force chairman na ye campaign ama wa mo ba benye ye wia na se bia ade bi koso wo ya ade oho wo bi san se grassroots no mo te say ono mo ntem te say even omo friend kura ofa wo fa nyoma wo ye ni bie no ma ekoso ye ye mpe one time MP nyoma na ekoso ni nyina anye na se wa ba beka aso abeka no as oba na ka asem no oh enye no kre me nim say MP na asem na waka no kre bie ni bebia de enti an kre nim ni say chairman so person ware woman na so person ware woman na nkodi kai ka kire ni say time na wunye obia na wuni hwe no obeka se ma me din kan ware ansa na ma yede ma do akwa kodu sa ade bie Ena se onim se even ube MP na wo kwa kwahye mbra wo kwotena parliament no obetumi ahye mbra se ma be me bi anware mienu me pa cho se wuti asem obaka se ma be me bi anware mienu kwahye sa mbra na ebetumi edi no nti ade nti na oni nkan nwaro asan wa yede wa pre sa di bia na ma wa nwaro wa no anka sa asem na afe wo ya de nye na obeka che se o se de chairman say obey enye no kre sa the boys no
was it right for the chairman to have said that?
Chairman beka say enye right na chairman to no one can say even the chairman make say enye no kre say
no we all came across a tape chairman voice na was it right for the chairman to have come out to say such things Mabeka?
Oh say the woman say sem na ekwoso yeah Mr. Lawrence so ti ho na me nka asem na so be ka asem ne to me so a ebe me yanti no yaw ni ebufuo e ma utumi ka asem ani se woka.
Okay, so if you are saying say the yaw ni ebufuo kasana, by saying this, don't you think say tarnishing a woman's image, it goes beyond tarnishing the woman's image? Just that the party can be affected.
No, man ain't tarnishing a woman image. Because tape na etie you know. Woman the boy sleep out the car say. Chairman say. Onya dem. O really MP na asem aware no. Say the same thing almost to tarnish man image. Sorry, spatch what masi. You know, man, you need to say asem na entisan. Yeah, no to be ka asem. Me mom dey mad dey
wasn't it childish to have said that? I'm even surprised. But I thought say women they are always supporting women because and we saw the women's wing, the Kaswa NDC women's wing, coming out to say the party should do the needful to call the chairman. Now and Zambia is someone but for a man to come out like this to tarnish the image of a woman who is not just any other woman, only ordinary person, somebody who happens to be a member of parliament. Now about Becca say, don't you think it was childish and it can affect the party?
What you say?
Don't you think?
Who say? I was say woman a defending woman. Me okay with that. And I'm a penny sir. But
I think
sometimes more. I was say a man who pray a year juma. Make us or your bar into me defend the one. Sham or babesia on only look nutia or fan nature plan. Our watching no plan. Obe deny. It's me defend the one no. Na se me defend it every year. Na fi makoto ka se mi anka me kan kra mwa. Ayesi ebe kan kra ne di ye atu ye. Dan se meka se me your banti no. Asem na all kan nye no kra na. Enam se me your banti me support no dabi. Yenye ne sa. Sa ne de emwa party no. Oh, woman na akasa oto no ne grassroots na akasa kra nye fan. Oh, it's a chairman no. As a chairman
no.
Here. If I show meet you.
Easy. Was this the best way to have done this? If say a young woman, do you think this was the best way to have done this?
Oh, best way because aunt now na omu megu n'anim ase.
Personal.
Wa bra oni mo hwe.
Normal human beings cry, but yes.
Oh, so ade a woni mo hwe ne de to ya o. Ntwa to so ya.
Right. I think say so this was like an attack. because of your line, let me go straight to Mark. I'm not sure on this particular issue. Joyce, I'll come back to you because of my time, but I'll come back to you. Let me zoom in straight to Mark. And Mark, from the opposition point of view,
Mr. Host, I want to use this opportunity to register my displeasure. And I believe, sir, you would have the heart to stomach everything I'm going to say now. Sir, ye program na ye war arrangement. I believe, sir, why invite nipa se umbra program no so everybody invited should be given a fair hearing, a fair chance to talk, not to allow a single person to dictate what should be said or what should be done on the program. I think, sir, this attitude of Kwame Ajiman, what sir would do from now Kachren say he is not the one who invited me onto this program. So he does not have the right to tell me what to say or what not to say. Yenina yaba platform isu si aba be chere adwe. Entin one man opportunity wakana asem. He should also give me the opportunity to say what I have in mind. But not for him to insinuate say as even my presence on the program krano it's not worth it. I think that is so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful, and I am not taking it lightly at all. I am not taking it lightly. He has done this a couple of times, and I believe, sir, this must end. Say about the program, we should respect each other. We should respect each other. And you gave him an opportunity over 15 minutes introduction. 15 minutes. I sat down listening to him. What here on Crofo I drew me so me introduction. What can I say me busao say? This just a simple question. You answer, we move on. But you just want to direct me as to how I should conduct myself on the program. I think it is not fair. And Kwame, I want you to take it from me. Say, oh yes, sir. You don't allow our listeners to enjoy the program. And I think it's in bad taste. What you have done this evening, it's in bad taste. And I must point it to you. Say, and yet the right way to deal with a colleague on a platform as big as this one. Mesro, let's respect each other and respect the opinion. Share. Because Sabin Penny for say, I didn't try to say him pop Obia one idiot. So what can was him? Give me the opportunity. Yes, I know this is an NDC platform, but he had yet to see a beba. We have accepted the challenge. See a beba. And when we come, you give us the opportunity to also talk. Mr. Host,
this is not an NDC platform. You registered,
but Kwame is making it look like that. Kwame is making it look like that, and you are not pointing it out to him. He said it. He even made reference to the fact that a Omunu program.
Point of question. You see, sometimes you make comments like this before you start. No, listen. I understand you. You've registered your displeasure. This is not an NDC platform, and I want to tell you.
I'm saying that Kachia Kwame is an NDC platform. He made reference to that fact.
No,
Mr. Host,
this is not an NDC platform. Now, listen.
Yes, I agree with you, but I'm saying that
sometimes we give
Mr. Host, please can you allow me to speak?
We go back.
Can you allow me to speak?
Issue, your time is almost going. Then you tell me I'm not being fair. You've been given the opportunity. Why register?
I just want you to. Yes, no. I will move on, but I just want you to note, sir. I am referring you to a statement made by Kwame that Ahani Momo platform.
No.
That is what he said.
No, listen. At a point, network was an issue for me. So maybe my network.
Okay.
Just
then I am bringing it to your attention.
Whatever your issue is, we'll make sure we resolve it. But can we?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, let me go ahead. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead. First and foremost, me so no menya this opportunity. The mestre say obema makwenya na may use just some few minutes to extend my greetings to some important personalities. Ididi kind no mechia yankasa ye banu dani Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ono the leader of NPP party CCIA odi enim edi akokon in 2028 Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia enenwumre baabi owo bia one ne ho kani Samira Baumia enchia kese enconfirm omo esa brenti no bechia me NPP branch Germany for Dr. Yamoa Dr. Nanabe any all the executives and afins no ba mi ankasa mi chapter Frankfurt chapter mi chia chama kento any mpanifo a Frankfurt chapter nyina na afi machia obi bia sabre wagibre a otie programming na masre se di akoso no yanhye program na se the way and was say esikono mo fanche bibi anko yibia no fanche exactly you know abusiafo mo fanche going forward no we will put things right iti yeda obi biase say topic na odi ato ho no for me it is a personal issue and things of this nature no I really do not want to meddle in such affairs because it will be personal issue there. Yes, about better in the public domain, but I think this for me as an MPP person, a human error that happened. I don't think Nanka was a chairman no debate na kasafidie so ebe bobo hu said no. I really do not think that was the right thing to be done by the chairman of a constituency no. Because if you have an affair with someone, irrespective of how much you have been provoked, I believe as a man you should be able to hold your guard, not to come out and spew some of the things. For me, it's in bad taste, and I don't want to even comment on it. It's in bad taste. And I have NDC asem fien toka me. I believe what must be done is a party mpanimfo no. Was omutu omunan esi asem no so. No mutimi free both parties no. Na omushe some be resolve whatever impasse about the tohono because sans and same be say ACC ewo party more no kwasem ne say yana emboa the image of the party and even the individuals involved no emboa omwankasa image. And for me I believe the party should take responsibility. Leadership of the party should take responsibility. No more making sure Saasem na SN ombeshe no me I resolve it. Then going forward, no BBC be any day. ACBU. And other parties should also take a cue from what has happened. Betimi ato any individual be in any party. But yaye nipa sebe abrabono and so any anima be say timichuncha yakwemono. I believe we all should learn from what has happened because idea a good nipa anymore say, and it doesn't build the party cohesion. Ebia I bet me ama party no so etimi ejina brani na in terms of say ye be di juma boa ma ɔman ne tumpɔn no saa nneɛma bi say na twe party no dwumadie ne ne nkanko esen chire bebree. It for me, I think this one is an advice to the people involved. I would want to say the chairman in the first place, what he did, his conduct, I personally would want to disagree with the first person who spoke. Say he did the right thing. I think what he did is wrong. I am a man, and if you have an affair with someone, I don't think you should bring it into the public domain, just as he did. And even some of the things he said are distasteful. Seriously, I don't think a man of his caliber should come out to make such pronouncements, and especially on radio, just as he did. I think and yet the best. For me, I would advise every politician, being it a woman, being it a man, having an affair part of human life. And so if by one reason or the other, when your opportunity, and you will be a heavy affair, no problem about Montemwa, I do not think the right way to handle such an issue, chairman no fast. So I would want to condemn it and hope chairman no, he will learn a lesson from the public outreach now. Abano. I believe people have condemned him, and whatever happened, he will learn a lesson from it, and going forward, yes, I did any view. Now, if we should all learn from this. I think this is not the right way. Asemba Montemo, if you have some na modi begua bontin so the way it happened. I think that we should all learn from it. So for me, this is just my initial comment about it. NDC, you should work on it. Make sure this thing doesn't happen again. Midasi Bebre.
Mark, how many? Mami fa Mark in see na I'm Kwame. Kwame na since they will shake Mark no. I'm Mark can say me pesa Kwame nyabutre. Take your time and handle Mark well. Oh, be my Kwame. Ebra penino. Okay. So say handle Mark no. Mark de ne bufu show ba me. Me so asem see me ni ha. Kwame, let's zoom into the topic. What is happening in your party now? The women's wing of the NDC party, they are very angry. Chairman of Osu Ajari and some of Babu and they are calling on the party leadership. So chairman for so especially I understand their plight, and I'm very surprised that Joyce she didn't speak to me as a woman, and she didn't speak to Ghanaians on this platform as a woman.
Yeah, I made a
chairman but okay, you have the platform.
Yeah, okay. Made a was na made the chairman for na match menu ata Mr. Communication. When we say Becassa which my family time na me fanya adwuma no e kire Becassa which why the CBR and try fetch me I know minim say menu no and obi mpoasma no nisa agro no nti I cannot handle you to say whatever you don't want to see, so whatever happened, no, please let's talk at the back door. Hi friends abonti yentimi yentuma go at abonti beside NPP and NDC we are all one people, so yeah but nisia enokrebre Ghana for enti ebresu say nearby be kind of cry and utinam ka say NPP die ebasi amuni hweka, so that man ka say platform here NDC platform 9. That is not what I said. I said say ebasia because of mabenya 8 years amonsem ni na asamuni hweka enti ebasia ose muja maye ne ye buman no ne enkan yensem sana na me pa kire man ka say program here NDC platform. Okay, mati hon ma wi me entra so free hand see menua meda wase na machi etifo na empanifo say the osua wasa no ana sebe ochia nepa ebio so obi twa picture babusan say camera before be na dey twa me picture no because some of the pictures are eba bonten no ye de kiro say wankasa Lawrence o photo ni a obeka say nyewa ahwe a okra no obenu hu say ntise na mete so you bekom no most people use phone with poor quality camera. So when they use this camera to capture your image, no matter how you look, you will look ugly inside the photo. So basically, the minimum say a fish has a lot to see, but whenever it opens its mouth, water covers it. Me patre say, enkawa awo densumui will be brika pa de ekoso nsu asem will be brika baby oda no e ho no ye ne nabie otimi tumrika odi agro bibia but obi na no so obe kire de ekoso wo nsu ase a ne nanum ayema enti wisdom requires say
Chairman, I say we believe it. Go straight to the point and tackle the issues.
Me tiesim because me student of Proverbs Bible School. Enti ana ye de beno na mana aye kama na atiefo ati de me patire no.
I say if senior abashu so I bisa na sema from beginning to end na be patire de ento so.
Me patire de me patire me try say. De me patire me try say. Ensem na ekokoso wo awutu senya east. Yetwetwene sere ne abasa no se dem kan se enka o se bebre kan o but obi na no na nsuo enanum ma enu ntina enka wa onkasa na nyansensuo mu ni se ye obere bia ene de ye ka ene breko a ye ka sa asem no na wanhwe ya se ne ya santo be kasa ye no se ebrese ni hia ema bi se umbetimi enya kokuduro aba be ka enye se wo ye obanti oba be defend ema se ade na enye kwa na okasa ane eye no. My respected friends, because when you could say obekasa, obekano cre, and I show no program na discussing also no cremre. Send a see and wouldn't say we more beto just say and chairman voice na babontin a adopted voice and kofobina keke can and some ni Emma akansan because the chairman all people knows will never say this kind of words. So I say and someone and kofo akeka esi ani se yemfa megu nanimu ase so ara se na yenka se kaso fa hen ebra oba a friend say kaso ayire dendenden na kaso abandam esole na kaso ememe nyina ka de me pa kire hawa kunsi honorable former MP or sorry na kaso ememe nyina ka de no it takes only this chairman me pa kire chairman ofosu ojare na ode ne na si form together with the current president, which is Nako, Honorable Nako, as a current MP for Autu Senior East, say yen fire Nancy from Nayan Jekaswa, and free Kaswa Vandam and Sim. So I say, anything chairman of Osu Ejare, or Yena Famu die, Pia send the Kaswa Bitima Fanantuma Pefra, and Penyampa et me Aswaba. Nesene Minamba Nekayano. Why? And or say, all opportunity, all be abuano, ne nipa no. This the time I can bet me teacher in se gu na chi se me pese me ware o. Ebe ye 7th wife. Na memboa o. Why na beka senka ompene. Na enne no anka wo benya tumi awi no ka so me pese me ware. Of which enye sa na tie. Echire ne ehwe odio so aba bonten ne nsem aba bonten. Not throwing say enkofo bi na ehwe chiri. Na ye pese ye gu chairman animu asenti. Yakeke kan ne esi ani e de aba bedu abonten na enhran kan yankopon se de nyame ehira no ne ehira no enokre no aba bedadi enokre no apie ebrenti me wo original voice na nkasa ere e wo hanum si na ye brenti ya nse program na center kam de bema producer man de ato abonten esan se enye nsem na ama a friends enkofo de aba betu dwa no eno na chairman e kan chairman ofosu ajare eye respected manner Obuma or respecting ma or ye ekunafo nyina eja. Enti chairman will never do this or never say this kind of words to disgrace women at large. and campus se nipa wa boa no anase one no ne ebu oman no due to that ama NDC etimenya number of parliamentary seats or parliament entika this the time a yebekeka ye ho abu manase ba beko entokwa e dey say a friends constituency nana but yen kan hu say obi mpe wasem a bibia be bia no ebe hadwene enya de say nipa no obesoso so anase obehwe se de wo ye ne bekoro anim ebesi den ne se panyi ti sei ebekwa kwotena fidie kese so na se obekwa ka asem e de ababetum mfene mu se me sei asem kra no ofoicha menua ibin kwa NPP menua Makata so ntimi fa na nonka basically e kire the magnitude of the west e ba bonten ofoicha papa ntimi kan sa asem no eye nkofo na akohye kire akeke kan ne esi ani enom de ababeto abonten se yemfa megu papa na nimu ase so ada se nese o we fo nsa edie na obenya na hu se eye abusuan tokwa enti se one ne nya adwene kura na enye se enum guase no se yemfa papa no meto otan kruom na minim se nipa wo ho no akon mu fita no matter what comes yakopon be you afrim wo hwe evidence a pop out eba bonten a kire se yakopon etwitwaje papa no kire se erade kasa kire se nananom kasa esan se enye nsem nyina na betimi aka ni ebre nyina akire nipa nyina na mpanyimfo so say you can fool some people sometime but you can't fool all the people all the time obetimi akeka obi ne e de esi ani minua enebre your computer word your IT word bibia on ma enipa ntimi fa computer de enye se akeka omfoni ni e de esi ani e de video sampa wona wokọ ha nsi na e ya de kitu abi se yakeka woni e de esi ani se ampa wona yes anima we say e nema kitu abi with the advert of IT word I OCC enti se enni bi be to bonte amepa mo chewo mumye hwehwe mu se asem no ebetime e nokora na se e nokore a nipa nyina asom etutu ne sere ne abasa se epanyin kese te se chairman ofosu ajare beba bonte abekeka sa NCMC
right I think
ensema e ba ye no eye ensema na oni e friend say platform bia no owo so me pacho platform bia na owo so a odin kofu meti onka pa odin kofu bi edi nkomo eno na obi akofa ne voice no akeka si ani e de aba beto abonten se panyin ni sisi na mpo yemfa na sesanka sa na ti a hwane na ko we a very nice woman
Kwame, are you saying say African voices see me?
Me pacho yes me na me kachero
See African voices see me.
Me say me susu see African voice ni yes
how make us understand
and me trust say your IT word me pacho your IT word that obia betimi aye bibia at any given point in time what I say me found question me nkai for I think 2010 ye na ho machine obi twa tum batum say friends asase be wo so a the whole Ghana yen na bi be gina bonten park so say asase be wo so eno ho na ye obi na kwatena be kan ne mesi ani ene yen na so be gu abonten from then na NCE ditum say yen na register your SIM card and with the IT no anything is possible me say opinion no me pa cho me ti opinion no
different
me pa cho ti one ma me platform ma me nchim ma me kasa opinion no oni enkofu bi na edi nkomo e wo different platforms huni say oye opinion kase a oni nkofo kasa entine ne no yakeka siani me say ebrenti ka me the voice no original voice no me be ma producer no dey ato abonten say asem no eni de eda bonten si di gu nanimu asem e de sie mana so that's ne yakeka siani ene e de abeto abonten say de ba gu nanimu ase wo hwe de ne regional chairman ene ne ma ekoso a sampa the clear distinction has come out the truth has come out wo hwe enye eno ana panyiko tena friends say onua TV one Captain Smart akeke kan sem so wa ma waji contract de ama no ne ene enhwe se ni gina ba betu dwa se ensem apanyiko tena afidie ne so kan ne gina enokre bi anim enti de na kire se sa ensem wisi no enokre wum so ada se esi asem ni no eni adanse ni atwa bi dia ya adanse na sempo se ne me kan se ampa one na ye bibia e oba ne bema so ada se na call Phyllis MP was the nicest woman I've ever met. And honorable chairman of Usuajare, also the nicest man I've ever come across. And think me who say enya dia and kaye crime and I metold you say sebi wa friends say wa force on na bibi ana say wa tono na wo say wisdom requires say when and beka say ma membo na ko du ha wia ma be ware ensi which is fallacy enye no kre say na minu ya santo aka say no kre say me pese me ware wa didn't know say me push you ko du on mansa me say from the scratch untimi akoba bi time na friends say Kaso Bandam sorry ye no ade na wa me can say chairman so be ware me ansa na oboa me yetu Kaso Bandam now I say nkwan dru a time no esebinom sisi Kaso Bandam is no more there see be me ani akọ grassroots so ye be boa full soldiers ye be boa friends oman no anase constituency no afa no to mapefra no ye di nsem we say e ba bebubum abekekere ho na we say sansem we say etimi tu obia o minua etimi tu obia wuti we obi betima akeka akọhye baabi betima ma oba bi akọhye baabi e the voice aba be cancer ampa one nada say if care is not taken out when betina wo jail sorry I say we are talking about the IT what IT can do is very possible. What IT cannot do is not exist. Computer and as IT etimi bibia enti say what si bibisa momye no mosiko yen kwachiri for the first time minimum ata aya adwene say we ebusuan tokwa enti compare order na no betum so that say we ebusuan tokwa na yesi epeja kosoro na ya ba to horum boko enti enya de a opanyino obetimi akwakotena afidikese so na say obehya say obabegu MP enimu ase current MP of which eye wonne no na hya from the scratch ye wo picture say babonti bi tama MP ye campaign kura no chairman na boa no e kwa bebiri so both sikasemu campaign t-shirt banners cars a whole lot of things ani ngina no chairman insa no na ode boa no nti kenne a wabenya MP na wie no mu no babegu na enimu ase say obi hya ase so that says make say obi etwa picture bisan say phone camera ben odi twa sa phone odi twa sa picture no ebetima ba say camera no very poor quality camera of which ebetimi atanish image sa camera no odi ba na say photo no odi beto abonten a ebegu ani mase de onim no beka say ntimi no lawrence pe ani bisan say camera ben odi twa enti e won bi ho no beda bonten a yetase no say binyansafo etase no binyansa no ya no enti nyensem nyina na beda bonten a yehwe na ye kan se ne etie mumye no masiko na computer na ebe wiase no ese ne ma eye ne ma so yi obi abetime wisu at any given point in time abetime asay image ebetime nso aye image ni nti mesre se ensem na babeto dwa no etiefo ye nyina ye montungu se enye no kore eye obi na akeke kan chairman ne edi esi ani se onfa megu na ni mase na sempo abeto edwa wie e de echopa ebe magana man nyina ene ye constituency man nyina se ensem no rodo da sem obi na akeke kan chairman ne edi esi ani a odi babegu na ni mase se ne yete no momye montungu na nkonku ye nim na ese etire ni tire nkan chese foforo mefa nkodi enti eye NDC ye free asem NDC enchenche e wona fen mi se Ghana nsem de acha ehu bi na akwakogu enti momye kan party ni momye kan mom se nipa ba ko na yenchechire oman no yenchechire constituency no enya na ntuma pemfra esanse ya bre ebre bia Kaso Bandam solye na yenye baby emfa ne ma nyina akadem obabese etimi twituo efa ya te se rambo nenne se Kaso etimi afa no ntuma pa efra momye nkamum na yenchechire Kaso na Kaso emfa no ntuma pa efra ebre bia atwa me se Kaso na ma wasase kro Kaso na untimi enkonkotena ho enso ne Kaso ayekra be enti mesre se ni nyina no chairman ofuso jare ne nsa ehase bi chairman eni hu bi na ma Kaso etimi afa na tuma pefra me se kane no na ko han dan kra o Kaso na dangerous ema wankasa enso ene Kaso etimi afa na tuma pefra first na BBC na ko police station etimi cho se wakochi nipa kro ne bra ene sansem ni item of the past a Kaso etimi adwo enti mo me emfa watimi no waka me eye internal politics ye emfa mama say Kaso asomdua ye kura ni sisi ne enkonko yenim na ye ko yenim no Kaso ebetimi aba be ye Kaso ama aba be ye oman kese ama NDC etimi afa no ntuma pefra enti we ye abusuan tokwa se ne menua atakan no o se compare order na no beto o ya de this time ne na ya adwene 100% sanse we no ebetimi ato bia enti ukoto se ono nko abodo hia assistant hwesi odi ho na animguaseɛ deɛ ɛya obi betumi agu bi anim ase enti honorable sɛ woti bibi sɛ ya mesere sɛ botugu sɛneɛ nkɔfo timi kɔ hyɛ fikyire keka nneɛma si ani no ebi na aba beto abɔnten chairman timi nyɛ saa na chairman will never do this enti mesere ti for whoever had this audio no mesere sɛ obi and deleting free ne phone so na yemontu na the opese ogu oni mu ase no enye nso no ye so betimi akɔfa foforo kraba ope original tape na frame me akasa m betu dwa ade ama me original tape no the rest na wabonti ni nyina no eye me doctor da yakeka si ani etimi nua ese kasa atenti wana mfom so mpam mesre etiefo se me kan bibi na anye da etiefo mfanche ne yanko anim esan se onsum one nipa ena program se betuna so a ye de no kro ena break me da se fa minua yanko anim ho no.
Let us move to the next topic. Now, I'd like to start with Mark on the minorities' demand for full disclosure on government's new railway acquisition. A little background. In fact, but for me as a Ghanaian, I was very at least a vision like that existed. Knowing that with me. If we the old system of train now come modern one, which was good. Now you didn't knew in the normal type now by so railways once and send me a chair by a navy or China baby. I think when you go to Dakar to attend the passenger train is now functioning. Nemu and come back commercializing it region to region the MBM. Now we won't send trying to make sure the railway system is in place near the Adiano. And then Chebiano, you could say a buy procure new train via a buy. Now we dear, you say no more person fine 1947 and now person mumbra maybe in the 2000s we a locomotive train and kasa. And of which the NPP government, the NPP party, that happens to be the minorities demanding full transparency from the government regarding the acquisition of 2 refurbished diesel locomotive 20 freight wagon. I just say, we didn't say, I choose a benimum. In India, at least maybe you will be educated on the uses and all that. But when it comes to age, this one there is dated back in the 1976 to 1983. We share that kind of train now, and it's like 40 years. Relics lifespan, which is a bit old. Achankasa. Now I'm saying be bani we'll get something new and all that. Now I said the minority is not taking this lightly, and they demand full accountability. Of this. That's why they are furious,
Mr. Host, thank you very much for the opportunity. Exactly. You see, I want to make this point. I believe, sir, NDC as a party, I think, sir, they don't respect Ghanaians. And NDC as a party, and now as a government, Ghana for twa yitiano. Na se Ghana for etwoso. I believe, sir, fi so betimi e de Ghana for sika aye bibia. Just how they feel, how they think. They feel that they can do anything. Let me give you a little background. She ye wo oman NDC 4 years so omo kwa akoto ambulance e dia bre Ghana for. Ewi echire no adakato ena omo kwasi sade begu Ghana. Na reho sem ni se asem yi ko di court yen komra NDC bae no sa asem no omo aboni nyina ato egu. Attorney General say what discontinue asem no. Sa da kato a omo kwose sabre Ghana force ambulance no. Enne sa kana ebeto oman no so no. Sa kana ayekakunu because enne NDC na aba abamunti no omama sa de no ayede every ho. Yenhwe NPP eba abamu omo se sabi yenkurase ekwan a yefa so ehye eye nkurasefo no in terms of health delivery. It's a big issue because oman no ye a developing country ya kwan ni ade and said that enye ye said ye hwehwe. In the interim ye make sure say ye this system bi beba a bit in my health delivery at the various villages no etimi akoso. Omo the drone delivery service eba. Nim the importance. Sa drone delivery service ibaye ebe boama eye ayarhwe eni ayaresa ho nsem ewo yenkrase empotemu etimi yede ekoso. NDC bedu ye no omo se eka ye bo ewo sa drone service delivery no ho no eso. Enti no omo de omo prefer say omo di abobolance ene beba. Sa delivery services omo cha I think 3 or 4 centers. Omo cham say omo so abobo ya na yemfama health professionals at the various villages. No omo fa enye healthcare delivery.
Is it not better than none?
It's better than none. So you are saying, say, drone delivery service, no, put it on one side, and in ne, yecha sa enumu near the abobo ya, minuan. One kasa ye introduction about this topic. Oh, see, baby, ye drew as o my ye. Could you believe, say, Kamala Harris, Eba Ghana? No, please, I'm developing my point. Don't truncate the American because I am laying a foundation.
I've said it on this show countless times that. No, is it Mark? I've said it on this show on countless time that Omo launching free primary health care. Number one, the president did not specifically say this is way better than the drone service. No, as a Ghanaian dictator.
I'm saying that today, I've not even made that claim. The president say I've not made that claim.
Health professionals are telling us, is he?
I have not made that claim. The president say.
No,
I'm saying that who making that statement, and I mean you are saying is it not better than none? And I'm saying that delivery service this abobo
I've been to Nkwanta.
My brother.
There are some villages
my brother.
For them to even receive any medical supply via drone. But what I'm saying is that there are some villages near the Adena. This thing you are talking about, they really need it. And let's be honest.
Good. But have you made your point?
Actually, it's not better than none asking. And
have you made your point?
Move.
Well, have you finished with your point?
Healthcare should reach other villages like those of us in Accra, in Kumasi, and Takra. You can just walk to any facility. Let's be honest with ourselves because when you are talking. Let's tackle as Ghanaians.
My brother,
I just wanted to clarify that.
You see, you have your own opinion. I also have an opinion. And I am sharing it.
Okay.
Just allow me to proceed with my submission.
You make your point.
Okay.
Okay, you make your point. Make your point.
What I am saying is that we have two services. Okay. A government knew we said delivering services of that nature at the various villages, no, based on developmental levels, appropriate, say a technological means, delivery of health service. The government introduced the drone delivery service. Okay, which many will say an exceptional policy at the various villages, no, a health delivery service. Okay, a new government comes, or see, we are spending so much on that policy, and so centers were gubi. And what decided say, or the abobo yabemima health professionals at the various villages. And I am asking, say, Yababoka na yetimiama delivery service no ako the way ana a drone delivery service ne kono. Ebia ketimi extending, you are saying say villages ni bi wo ha endru ho. And I'm saying say extending that policy no. And he said ye gu no ni akofa abobo ya ediaban. Which of these two would you in this time and age choose? That is the question I'm asking you. And I'm saying, say, the policy they introduced, bringing Abobo Yano, is a retrogressive policy. We are going back. You cannot tell me, say, in this time and age, Abobo Ya delivery of healthcare is better than drone delivery service. You cannot say that. And I am making a point, say, going back to a program like that, it's a retrogressive policy. That is the point I'm making. Say yes, develop it there. I believe, say, this policy, it is not. So that is the point I wanted to make. And coming back, I am doing this because I just want to lay the foundation. Ama Obia would see me, and said, NDC government, taking Ghanaians for granted. They feel, say, Ghana, for we don't deserve the best. Okay. That is the attitude of show. Everything we are developing, no, they want to cancel it. They want to bring it down. And that brings me to this topic, say, NPP by or making sure, say, at the railway sector, baby, we are still not at the level I okay, but abana timi apejama kodru baby. Etimi enya train awodwa, I think 3 or so. You developing in January 2024. And omu deliver somewhere February 2024. You understand? It is all say abano ehunu say yepe diabetimi ama omaino in terms of a transport system near the ebimu be peja. It will make sure, say, a newly built train facility or the buyer. And this year, 1976 locomotives, 1970 something that is almost out of use. Minia, and as at now, Omontimi Meki everything known to the Ghanaian say how much it costs. What you say? It's all information that is available. This train Omakofaban, it was made in 1976 by the British Rail Engineering Limited. What you say? And if at this point in time, something that has lasted for almost 50 years, and only idea NDC who say Ghana for you deserve it, and I think say a very, very sad. The NDC for the year as far back as 1957. Meanwhile, there are new trains being built. I believe say yes, and we need even stronger trains. You bet me the ashas here so that we can use it for long. Why would they have to go back and purchase this? And I believe that the call by the minority, say making full disclosure of what really happened, the cost of the locomotives, every information. They should make it available to the Ghanaian people. What I say, yes, we want the railway system to be enhanced. We want our transportation system in that aspect, to be enhanced. But I believe, say, going to procure outmoded trains for Ghana, I think, say, it's in bad taste. And for me, we are Ghana now to what? You see, coming events cast their own shadows. I am saying, say, NDC for take the Ghanaian for granted. They feel, say, Ghana for the and I believe, say, this is not right. This is not right. NDC, as a government, they should take the Ghanaian people serious. We need better development. We need to make progress as a people. It is a railway sector, ye pesi a beef no up, ye pesi timi emma mupeja. I believe, say, this is not how we should go about it. So for me, I support the call by the minority, say the transport minister, whoever was involved in the purchase of these two locomotives, they should come out and make full disclosure so that the Ghanaian people will know how much it costs and the manufacturing date and all this information. We need it. We need it. NDC cannot treat Ghanaians anyhow. And I believe, say, this one, who ye Ghanania, and what's all money to I do say NDC for Sabi, Omumye, Omumfaye, and Yeshi. A quay omofaso ebu mano, any quay omofaso eye omonia mano, omofani say Ghana for the Bibia, ye bediatum. And I believe, say, going forward, we should voice out, say Ghana for Yensu deserve the best. Whatever is happening in the developed world, Yensu here. Say uba Germany hanuma minia. Even smaller cities, jina omu your friend is say omu rail station. Now we check the number of trains. I see one. Now busa won say a whole country like Ghana. Okay, after 67 or so years, we cannot boast of even five locomotives and now 5 trains. I think it's a shame. And this one, it is not about NDC, it is not about NPP. Previous governments are Omababedi or minus. I believe, say, Omambua or minor. And going forward, as a country, we should be able to think around this. Na yenshe kwenye befaswa, ye betimi build the systems, buama ye development, etimi SPD up. It for me, NDC must come clean. They should disclose how this whole procurement went. Na Ghana for ehun edie koso. Medasi bebre.
Thank you. Opinion Jemai, I want to believe the train will modiche. If not, there should be a proper explanation. Opinion, me time in Tiambonite.
Mini ameda wase. Udi de anakumesi ubumfa baby obi ametia. Na fe yakwenim. Afi minua wa ma minua ebre ma sisi amebre na ebe betu de ma me monitor. Ma me monitor ni yakwenim. The tiare say minua o kasa free Germany timani age so kasa free Germany. Minua sa locomotive train na Okana or Frankfurt. We are Google me pacho we are Google ne boss German locomotive train in Frankfurt. Ding na be yaba. The same train na Okan was me you should go Frankfurt or ya way. So that I say one more time, one more promise sky train. Until I can come visit the sky train now, because of my year, and another coffaba, and I'm mistake coffee we buy. So I say, and he said, Uni Huna, Yen Kobusi. I send you on my only Newcastle Kobusi, Newcastle can be 2018, 2019, $2.5 billion more promises sky train. And no 2024, I move for a condominium, I move for a Benjamin, BM say, my year, Naka train or some ye coffee. Ever since in room, so there be traffic every one, and on a yentian farm kofa wiaba. Na omaya a developing country, developing nation, afeni if free sin. Who told you say as a locomotive train enigma Germany and say, Miniam me say with the advent of IT, ye the Yanko Ponce says ye we are seconim. Me so do we are a locomotive train in Frankfurt, Ningina Biaba, or Fubi. ene yakrawafo bi ebi of France ebrochire ba bi use metime aka say oman a ope sa new developed train Japan ni China and metime aka but within the European countries na there obi na obetime aka say sa locomotive train no enye adwuma wa anum see eno na yin titim wa anum see so that say what share the kind of quality eye ene niema mo de gumu eye na wo hwe Ghana ye weather ne friends electric system na most of them kwa na enye two electricals so that say because yen kan yansem ne your problem it is the type of trainer I think say for the time being no ebetimi aboa o man no enti say mo no antimi anya bia man mo promise sky train of which mo antimi anya no kra yen kan ho asem na so obi etima kofa bia ba wo gas ebe kan say locomotive train 1976 therefore the F5 ye fo enye yi once anya gas san ba be kan say ambulance services na ye difference abobo ya wonim say enne Ghana baby nurses ni teachers call adwuma omo hia even bicycle to go to their various works various destination Ghana ohuni say ye kumase ni akra nkwana seka call the remote areas M1 say ye beto aba ana yisi etimi penetrate that kind of remote areas the barod boss echo ye wo problems papa of which baby ebite no even motor kura ntimi nko honom so that I say enti se Nyankopon adom na aban bi aba so okay enye Ghana kwani kumase ne nkran enye Ghana kwani takra de ne temali enye Ghana kwani friends oboase ene dunkwane ade enti ebi nso wachiri sankofo no kwani eboa ma o man de ekoso ekuafo baby won mam se bicycle kura ntimi mfa kwa ese osi ene wonante akọ ne say aban bi aba so okay baby a bicycle ntimi nko no anase nipa ntimi nko ye mfa bobo ya emme wo ho ne say empo bi kwafo na bo bi kana watimi anya nurse ni bi anya first aider umuni ya meti kwa pai abra muja from na hospital man ka enwuram muja Sewia hospital man ka enwuram hospital hodo ye yingina muja ye eme ka enwuram ntimi anye ne say aban bi aba na so okay me de ma memfa men friends enkofo timamufo afichira umuni ya osikum wo be kan locomotive abra wo promise sky train we said that's more position time na opposition time na more standing na dia kwachiri so sansem we are na be ma matter opposition ache because more promise sky train some the train na mu wiem the whole Europe Germany na wo vupata e ho na yo sky train but more than Ghana some the sky train ba be na Ghana of which I don't say den enye no kre mutwa ho sika na away train away na we die abane de osi ayoyo o de aba osi 1976 enti therefore the F5 intimi mfu enye dwuma sesei fa na otis asem we say also Frankfurt Germany me say obi atie for kokugu ne boshe ho say locomotive train in Frankfurt never say enyima fa na bini ewo France ewo Portugal ewo Spain ewo babia ye yusu okromanum si entwam ni na ho de cross the modern ones na the abano se ope a current ones make make say Japan ni other part of China and we use the current trains which is being the bullet ones but in the other part of Europe and part of America no, we are still using this locomotive especially in this part of summertime. Even last month I was in France, the one I've entered there was no AC in this month of summertime unless some carbon thing it could be a friend won't be a windows no a train a France or fine I'll be Ghana for the locomotive train which is 1976 inti ye broso o manya wonu train railway skra woni bi e kwan kra wonya anye mo transfer fie nwotwe mo ntimi anye railway kwan mo se mo de nam wiem beba minim sa bayfo na ebefo na se bayfo train na mo de beba ye befo na nado so ada se no mo ntimi anye na se obi atimi anya gas akofa bi aba se yemfa enchichire o man because o man afi ne enchichire o man ye nu ba bia o hwe de circle aye hwede enkran aye enokra na de aton chance yenka ho asem sisi so I say this is the topic and I was discussing and but because of we need be boom niti so I say nti say ne aban bi atena se adwene se oh yemfa train embra say locomotive say the current say den oni friend na yesu say na ni esa na ere osime de meda se mani ate e kwan of aso sam yare no Ghana ni de oni so oda so upon dwuma no free circle echo pokuya no nye 3 afo say locomotive say ya bobo ya set said so akodu fi ni hia na ondi kiu so na tro drivers on loadu is a car ebe call amasaman no obeka so okọ pokuya se obeka se okọ ofanko barrier so that say na nipa baby also okọ no obeka no peace but you trainer and a load from circle to ensawoma would baby wasi entimia senior NPP for no kano so mo promises sky train se no mutimi ye and mo de buy and na ye buy ya betete sky train free ewiem and yakofa locomotive for eno de nkin ne be kan bia ma wo mo na se wo anya bibia mo wase a ye nya mo no kro no me de ma no si no me chia Ghana mpanyifo titru the latter day saint owura JD baby obi a mechia chairman general Sedun Kete baby obi a mechia digital chairman ofosu ajare the messenger say kon akoma to ye Onyankopon be kon na ma ekun we enye okun Onyame be kon ama edomoni so de so ntakrache na afi messenger say chia me ma me ankasa me ma me owo Elizabeth Bodua eke me ba obroti mesro chia me ma me say ne me bae o se ne ba kwa me ajima so chia no esan say otiti mi yi na afi me chia oba ya santoa oba ba ko da me menu ntem ya santoa bi obi a mechia me kire Joyce eji baby obi a mechia etiminia se ne maka no me de ma no be CRMC esan say ebre no ayebe ye be san kwadwumati
tie for the mfa ebre ne ahumanti oba Joyce eji oba ya santoa she menu ene yimian ha ne yimian ha ese politics wa se mana ye kan NDC activist or Puase Pacho social media baby ne kra ne meeting ko yes ene de mfanche me na mebre network no sumwa na I'm at my next week special me prepare special package bi am so we continue Joyce we find our ways
Sorry, it's not was in that.
okay okay
You home. Say NDC bet now so. Omo buy no. Omo promise sky train they were here. Omo discount $2 million scan away. Omo discount fala ye who be scan 5. Says can say 2 say a memory. Say dear family and friends. Ye who scan ankasa. Even a was ye cry one. Ye will lie a while same. Almost to tune that dear no out on the scrap. As well,
I don't know why I don't know why only 2 year ton is scraps.
NPP 4 times na me who ye almost better from with boss Abraham. Almost to towing. Almost no land na that hall na cause of land in that hole. Almost that farm and for containers near there. If I show me to you. Oh, almost yes, see. And the amount of containers.
Time now since we do chat to
okay. And you know, say, Mamba, my yes, and you win your magiska when you did. To railway line in and I did not turn the scrap. And this young cassa or buy on my papa a jaw drink Ghana for home. Or what sima, a why in your money mine. Or so by any and so won't come on no fun to near your man and farmer Ghana for. Or you see the Abu ya ba say yen fanye. Even a what's your communities go on man. Car, what day, car go back one. I did the next day. It is a sad baby sana se sebu. I walk over beer or better than wako. Say sad no on my bet me a bomb yet deep another hospital. Abe sheno. Baby, oh my, your car can't mean go. Baby, why is your car can't mean go. It's your no son of any day. Omo come on to know papa ni ejuma pa. Papa no ejuma also ye bia no pa ne yen. Mo buy se mo be wi mo kuma say. To so pa so ni aje so mo di agro. Am pai people for wi ga de kum ye asay. 8 years peno. 8 years peno. And since some of take your man for 500 years. O minor to tia pan something from a faith in that. You bring me young for Jedian. Papa near there, all build or minor. Not from the also ye be a papa near, papa on your day. On your day, NPP from command to. Some will be car. Almost car sky train nothing. Yeah, chance ask him. Almost famra. None in a mean count quickly. Mid master mo baby, I made the master mo baby sino. Mestra and you know what you say, Yan. Or your back on canoe cray. Papa na ya dear man. And then who don't know part by you. NDC who dog. Papa no do party no. So when you papa na ye man say papa ni din kra papa na ye bi. Why be my party no? Papa na ye bi my party na ye bi my Ghana. She na edi o. So when you rambo pa ba kwaku. Ha! No say papa na ye when you na to me deceit na ma. Ye de se na de factor. Na party no. Ye ngina ye na so ho no no ni ahwehwe. Na nye nsem na oba out back kan no. Me oba even so ne be ma te kwa na o kan nsem to be ma so eni ya e ma ne kasa. E ma ne kasa. Ya mo Ghana osofu bi ensem e pio ne ne nsem no. Oso on kasa by wo ma osofu ne be ka ba aku mienu. Because ha no. Ne nyina ko na ono fu mi. So, ne nyina aye ne ye. Pa sha say oh, in my heart, you see. Men say, no, I did be a baby. Make sure me right, dear, make sure advice. Professor Nana. No, make sure or what is MP, or what MC. No, make sure was MC. No, make sure constituency in Pennyphone, and a branch executives now, which should be beer. Obi bia yire no ho se na ya hye adwuma paase no obi bia fa na ho odin ni nim die fa nwa na party ni ntunkon onu ni ehia ene nka bom ne proye me do obi bia ase Mr. Lawrence me da also ase.
Thank you. In fact, and then I have exceeded my time. Apologies for that. Network no in Yamwa is what up and things are really not in good shape. So opinion in my NDC diaspora communicators network Germany and Samsung Michael at the NPP communications team member Germany branch Samsung Joyce and so NDC activists of Wasino. These are the people they joined me to bring you today's edition of No Crime Live on Today Ghana News TV. Me and Did you meet him chairman within Lawrence appearing. We're live on the satellite, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn with a search handle Today Ghana News TV. So when you go there, you get the episode to watch. Samsung High FM 8.5 watching in the Eastern region, Jamframa. Or Rara Native region, Kings Radio across Sakina Information Center, Tatali Northern Ghana, Samsung Deliman Community Information Center. Fans TV of Flower, these are the affiliate channels. The names of the media, bro, will be on piano. So for today, me and Kam message. Me and my Thursday, we pray that we'll get a better network, we pray that we'll get a better, weather. Na yes, be with media. In the second comma, my boss, Mr. Set Adi, a director producer, a nice CEO back. In Chenka say, as when comma one when the J. Now, when you show me, Yami next week, Thursday by this time, we'll meet on the same channel with the same show, and I'll be your same host. For now, dear Macau. So bye.
Yeah. Na, na, na.